If you're here to kill me, I don't blame you. I would kill me too. I am Lord Aethelwold. I come in King Alfred's stead. We have gifts. They are dead?
In return, you will give me your army. You will ready them to march. You will do as I ask, Uhtred, or I shall kill you.
It's the upper, no.
I will kill you and take every consequence. What you did to me. What you did to Halleck. I shall never forgive.
Stab him.
How do I know that this hand belongs to Siegfried? Like your uncle, I would have preferred a head.
You will do as my brother asks. But I will take Aethelwold and the army for myself. He's either with us or against us.
Don't give me my sword! For Valhalla, you must! Give me my sword! He's never killed before. Look at everybody.
Right now! It's over! It's over!
You left me. Both of you. You are no better than the bastards who hoard me.
Tira, please.
The price for my life is yours.
Bianca, move!
I forbid it.
No, you!
Let me help you.
Watch us say kill. I would die. Oh, it's the music. She's going with them. Welcome back to Andres today. Today we're jumping into The Last Kingdom, Season 2, Episode 5. So I'm very excited to be getting into this reaction. I know it seems like it's been a while, but bear with me. Love y'all! So we're going to this reaction, guys. I'm not going to rehash the last reaction. I really just want to get into this episode, but I do want to let you guys know this is going to be a full reaction for my YouTube channel memberships on the 2nd and 3rd tier, and as well as my new platform there on Patreon for all 3 tiers. So guys, please hit me up on Patreon. The link is down below in the comment section, as well as it lighting up on the screen, so you guys know exactly where to go. I'm really into this season. I have actually really liked Uhtred. He's became one of my favorite characters. He's changed because I hated him in season 1, but I'm still disliking King Alfred and a few other people that simultaneously just pop up there and here, like his wife. But everybody else I'm really into. I'm digging Uhtred and his eyeliner. Like, child, I'm here for the ruckus. I'm here for the noise. So I'm ready to jump into this episode, so I'm gonna give you that intro that you guys are waiting for. With that being said, guys, let's jump into the Last Kingdom and find out exactly what Uhtred, the son of Uhtred, has got to give. 3 years later. Time chat.
We're here. Rounder ahead. Be ready.
I swear, she says she loves me.
She would. It's a trick. She's a whore.
No. She's past that. I wish to marry her.
I wish you to kill Danes and survive the night. They have begun.
Uh-oh.
Helge, pass me the flask.
Who?
If you wish to live, boy, take your hand away from your sword.
Hey, listen.
We hide and we wait.
Helge.
Helge, get up! Are you drunk? No!
Lord!
What's your name?
Her name is Aethelwold.
Your mother?
No.
King Alfred. Yes, a daughter named Aethelwold. She's strong and brave. You need to be the same.
Finan, hang 3 of the dead from the trees, visible from the river.
Beyond London, the River Thames belongs to Alfred and the guarded by Uhtred of Bavonburg.
Uhtred's Wessex estate. Oh.
My wife and my boy.
Oh, it's another child.
Don't forget your daughter. She's here too.
Oh, he has 3 children.
You have a visitor. He has been here all night.
What?
How much of my ale have you drunk?
Not a drop of ale has passed my lips for 10 days or more.
Good job.
But it is important that you accept that I am sober. The dead speak. I have seen it, heard it, and the dead speak. And what I tell you are his words, not mine, you understand?
Okay.
What did he say?
He said that I should be king of Wessex and that you should be a king too. Bjorn heard it through the 3 spins.
Bjorn.
Is a Dane?
Dead Dane, yes. Therefore a good Dane. I've done my utmost to serve Alfred, but with no reward, no respect. Where are you going?
To wash the blood off my hand.
You crossed into Daneland.
I went to the part of Mercia that Alfred gifted to the Danes, yes. I know what I saw. You will be a queen.
I may not wish to be a queen.
When Bjorn is ready to speak, there will be a messenger.
Do you wish Alfred harm?
No, of course not. I wish him dead, but I would not harm him.
Oh.
To become king of Mercia, you would need to break that oath.
That is my fate. But I know he's not telling lies.
We do not want an enemy such as Alfred.
Alfred will not want an enemy like me.
The people of Coccham seem to be in good spirits. It would appear so.
Lord Uhtred is at the fortress, the borough.
You fetch him, Finan. We'll be waiting in the hall.
I will, Lord. Must have a priest for each day of the year.
God be with you.
Lord, we are crossing into Wessex. This stretch of river is protected by Lord Uhtred. I cannot risk losing my ship.
You will keep your ship. Play the same every time we visit. Uhtred is a pagan, as is his hall.
I find it annoying that it will not grow. Trust you well.
I am, Lord. And better for your visit. The ale is freshly brewed.
Excellent.
My daughter is now old enough and will soon be gifted in marriage.
Aethelwold is a sweet girl.
She is.
You are fond of her suitor, Lord?
Ethelred.
The purpose of marriage is not to be happy, my dear.
Then I am fortunate.
Pray my own wife might say the same.
She won't
I
be
imagine
trash.
she does, old dear. She so rarely sees you.
I was not expecting you. There's been no message.
I'm hearing you've hanged a man. Already dead. Lord. I'm speaking of a Saxon man, a man of Coccham, of Wessex.
You're guilty. 3 times over.
It is the purpose of a trial to determine guilt. People must witness justice being done. There are laws, carefully written laws, and if you wish to remain an ealdorman, you will adhere to them. We do not cross over into Dane land, we do not cross over into Dane law, in mind, nor body, nor spirit. My nephew, Aethelwold, he was seen doing just that.
Oh.
When Aethelwold was here, he mentioned nothing of crossing into Daneland.
What did he mention?
He mentioned you, Lord, and how you took his crown. You should put him on trial and then kill him.
Did the devil begin to whisper in his ear that I may have no choice?
Hey, Nun. I like her.
How many of the raiders did you kill?
Killed about 30 men in total. Mercia's weak. Its people have no protection from the Danes.
Mercia is disorganized and that will change that structure.
It's a place for prayer, Lord.
If it is for the purpose of prayer, then it is a church.
Perhaps you'd like a moment to pray, Lord?
I was just thinking about you. You were my prayers.
May I ask, have you found your lasting peace?
I feel more content here with God and with my sword.
Courage without the sword is the more difficult part. I pray you find your peace sooner than I.
You carrying the axe heads?
I am, Lord. Francia maid.
My man saw warriors support your ship.
3 men only, Lord. It is a Northman. He wishes to speak with you. Alone.
But sign of trouble, fire the ship.
Fetch me a whole bunch of torches. I like to be prepared.
They are lost in Wessex once again.
I'm sworn to King Alfred. Why are you here?
I'm not looking to fight. Not yet. You have my word that I will make my appointment in Mercia, and then I shall return to Francia. We have grown strong in the east since Northumbria. We have a fleet now. 19 ships, and then to listen to Björn.
Everybody listen to him.
He said without surprise. After his defeat at Aethelwold, the old Guthrum rejected our gods, and they are angry. They want revenge. I believe we have been chosen. You will receive your invitation. You shall see for yourself, I'm sure.
If I believe this ghost to be a trap.
I swear. All that we want is Uhtred or Beddenburg at our side.
Safe journey. All the way back to Francia.
But do not forget, you were raised as a Dane.
You should moderate, Oda. You have a ladder to climb to find your bed.
You can always be carried, Lord.
Was my nephew drunk when he was here last?
He mentioned he had been sober for days, which came as a surprise.
That's a miracle. If he's idle, then could he not help bring order to Mercia? Good a man is Aethelwold.
Uhtred, you speak of matters you do not understand, matters that do not concern you.
Raiders who once belonged to Earl Guthrum.
His name is now King Aethelstan. That has been his name since he became a Christian.
Gather at the mouth of the Thames River at Bamfleet.
It's true, Lord. 200 or more will seen it.
If these rogues are Aethelstan's men, then they are his worry.
Till they decide to blockade the river, Lord.
Aethelstan shall deal with them. He must kill them.
I believe we must kill them.
War cannot always be the answer.
Lord, forgive me, but you speak of matters you do not fully understand. For now they are rogues, but should they find a lord to serve, then they will become an army.
So answer me this. Where might this lord come from? Do I know of?
You can be sure he will not be called Uhtred, Lord, if that is your meaning.
We shall maintain the peace.
They say it is an honor to have the king stay, but his men and his priests have eaten almost a winter's worth of food.
He dislikes me more by the day.
Then you should ask him to release you. I'm content here, but we cannot become an enemy of Alfred.
I think I preferred you with a sword.
Oh, my sword has become heavy.
But you could probably kill someone with that, though.
Oh, is she gonna leave?
I would like to build a house, a nunnery, here in Coccham.
With my permission. No question.
Thank you.
Love
You
her.
will always be too good a woman for God alone.
The fortress of Bamfleet.
And all the men inside. They're ours now.
We take it at the earliest. And Uhtred.
As we planned.
Oh, that's why he doesn't have a hand.
And how is your own lady, Father? The Dane?
Tura? She's not my lady.
I inform God each evening how much I miss the company of a woman. He sends me nothing.
I read of nothing but skirmishes and raids. Never place must Daneland be.
Sinful Lord.
Without question.
Lady, I'm begging your pardon for my somewhat colourful description of life as a Dane.
We are prepared, Lord.
You are to go to King Aethelstan. You may need help with the reading of this letter.
I am to leave now, Lord.
Swiftly, Father.
I was somewhat looking forward to the celebrations, Lord. Celebrating.
Swiftly.
There's still a little decorative work to be done. Now, do not touch it till you have ink on your hands.
Like it.
Not really.
I hope that Ethelred says the same. Ethelred should consider himself a very fortunate young man.
Will Uhtred be coming to the wedding?
Sadly, he will, I'm sure.
It is fertile land, Lord. Welsh to the west, the Danes to the east, and Alfred to the south. I would say we're perfectly positioned. At the very middle of Alfred's idea of an England.
Have you made a decision yet?
Lord, you will answer the man.
I will speak with her at Winchester and give you my decision. But you are to give her no more of your arm rings nor silver. I see you're drinking again, Aethelwold.
Just a cup or two, nothing more.
Let us not rush to make an enemy of Alfred.
Dead men and the gods say differently.
They will not, if they are truly gods. This girl whom Cedric loves, you will not belittle her.
She's an alehouse whore.
And what is Aethelflaed? What is a peace cow if not a whore?
It's the way.
She is a whore in a wedding gown. If it is the way, then I belong to your uncle still.
Oh.
And you, Father Burke.
You
look well. Father Pulig here was once a warrior himself. You have the letter secure.
I do, Father. I'll put it right next to my ball bag.
Unusual priest?
Yes. I myself in need of your advice. Tura. She must leave, I think. I do want her here. It's just that I can't work. I can't
absolute. It's been like this for months. I mean, when I do pray, I pray only for myself, which is wrong. It's very wrong.
I didn't realize she had become such a burden, Father.
I mean, she's not a bird.
And Father, I'm lost. Why must she leave?
Because I cannot think of anything but her. She is fair, and I am Beoka. And you're laughing at me.
No, Father, I swear I'm not laughing at you.
Well, I see your teeth.
I'm sharing your joy. Jerome will not go to Ragnar. She's happy here in Winchester with you. You should marry her, Father, and bed her.
Oh!
Praise him, Father. Praise him! What I know, Alfred could not have chosen a bigger turd.
He is to be King of Mercia, they are saying.
But would never allow another Saxon to be called king.
Nor would a certain dead man called Bjorn. I laugh, I live. Something Dane, something odd. I'm a messenger, nothing more. Our ancestors were kings, and yet we are barely acknowledged as ealdormen. We deserve more. As for me, I have a chamber in the palace, and that is it. That is the sum of my land. He has given me nothing. I am no longer part of the Witan. He won't witness. You saw him just now, riding through Winchester like a peacock, like he was king.
When am I to meet with Bjorn?
Leave tonight. Can be back here in 2 days in time for the wedding. Watch him rise from his grave, and you will know that it is all true.
You'll leave as soon as my horses are cooled and fed. You may marry this girl.
Lord, thank you.
Upon completion of the task.
We will name a first son Uhtred, Lord.
No, you will not.
No, we will not.
Are you coming inside? I have supper.
Something I needed to say to that. I said marry me. I fear you have become someone I cannot live without.
Oh.
You fear? Fear no more.
What?
Come here. Always.
He even kisses weird.
Supper.
Praise
Skald's Hall was given to Eilaf by his lord for great service.
At all times you will remain unseen.
Yes, Lord.
If the dead man rises when he returns to his grave, you will keep watching.
What if he knows that I'm near?
Then you shoot yourself.
We are here to see Eilaf the Skald.
I am Heston. You spared me of Aethelwold, Lord. You're expected and welcome.
Who's he?
Thief, Lord. I serve Eric, Siegfried's brother.
Eric is not here?
He's not. My men are afraid
of ghosts.
It's not a sight you will forget.
Okay.
The Lord wants you to know that by now he will be at Beamfleot, not Francia.
And we're to after Beamfleot.
I can't say. Eilaf is resting, Lord, in preparation for tonight. You may wish to do the same.
Have a fleet. How many, I wonder?
19 ships.
Then it has started. What? The end of the peace.
You stand too close, girl.
Oops.
Do not make me speak to you again. Skirmishes and raids from the Danes must not be tolerated. Mercian ealdormen should be invited to attend a Wessex Witan.
Uhtred has left Winchester last night.
And gone where?
What of his current witch?
His wife did.
The Lady Gisela remains in Winchester.
Ethelwold is with Uhtred.
They went in which direction?
Mercia, Lord.
I think it is something more than nothing, Oda, and I am wholly tired of never-ending disobedience. Put a watch on Gisela. She must not leave until her husband has returned and explain his absence.
I have news.
Uhtred has returned.
From where, Lord?
Getting married.
I am to be married.
The once proud and brave calls himself King Athelstan. Shame every warrior that has gone before us. My son rise tomorrow. London and all of its riches shall be yours. The gods are with us! The gods are with us!
Oh. Who the hell is that?
Forgive me for not being awake to greet you, Lord. Bjorn has given me little rest these recent times. The gods are wanting true men. So I thank you for being here, Uhtred of Bebbanburg. Fetch the blood.
The blood?
It's a Christian graveyard.
Perhaps that is why Bjorn cannot rest. Nor pass.
Sacrifice, sir.
To raise the dead, Lord, we need to send a messenger across the gulf.
A wife, I have children, please.
What did you steal?
Just allow
Alfred?
For my family, Lord. Please, I beg of you. I am on your side, Lord. What is this, please?
A harp string, Lord. A bridge from our world to Bjorn's.
Kill him. I have given you life. If it's peace that you want, you shall not have it until we hear you speak.
The harp string.
Welcome, Bjorn. This is Lord Uhtred.
You do not live.
You have a message for Lord Uhtred.
Lord Uhtred, I see you now. London streets are red. Saxon blood. You are to be king. King of Saxon and Dane. You, Lord Uhtred.
Bury him.
What we have just witnessed, you believe it to be true?
I do.
Put a shiver through your spine, no doubt. You're sworn to Alfred.
Alfred is nothing compared to the gods.
That was a trick.
It is our birthright to be called kings.
Brothers Siegfried and Derek, is it true what Bjorn says? They're attacking London.
That'll be your city. As king of Mercia.
Well. So this episode was like, I would give it a 8.5. That's what I would rate it. I really did enjoy it though. We had these little, what is Alfred's wife's business? She's like angry about everything. Oh girl. But yes, so Uhtred, the son of Uhtred, I think is being tricked, and they're trying to get him to get into a war to go against Alfred and to do all this other shit, and to really, they're trying to set him up, because if he goes against Alfred, then Alfred's gonna be an enemy of him, and then they can easily kill him. They really want him dead. That brother said he was going to kill Uhtred, and that's what he's going to do. It's going to obviously fail because this is season 2, and I don't know how many seasons there are, but there's more than 2 seasons. So Uhtred, the son of Uhtred, does survive. Oops, spoilers for myself. I'm hoping that all these main characters that travel with Uhtred remains intact. None of them die. I really like each single one. They all add like a little bit more character to Uhtred. Even his wife being part of them too. I love how she like tells him like, no, you're gonna do this, and he does it. Like I really do it. I really do adore it. I really wish that the nun doesn't do her nun stuff. Her nun stuff, pray to God. But I really did like her as like a warrior nun. Like I really did like that. There's a show that was trash that was on Netflix that got canceled because it was trash. That dealt with a bunch of nuns and they were warriors. The worst show ever. But it's a good concept. And as you can see on this show, she really would give like an extra oomph to it because she's a nun and a warrior. Like she really does give that type of feel to it, and I really wish that she sticks to it. Maybe she'll go back and forth, and not just do her nunnery thing. I didn't know the fathers could get married even back then, but it seems like they just do whatever they want to do. And so Father Bjorka is getting married to Thyra. Is that her name? I'm hoping that Uhtred, the son of Uhtred, his sister, becomes a bigger character, because I kind of liked her, a damsel in distress, if that's what you could call it. I hope it's not offensive. But I did like her, like the woman with the dogs. You know what I mean? Kill! I like that. Like she still gives me creepy crawler vibes, but she's like creepy crawler vibes that's in therapy, and I want her to lose a therapist because I kind of liked her killing people with her dogs. Overall, like I said, it would be like an 8.5 for me. I'm hoping the next episode kind of gives us a little bit more oomph. The next episode is definitely going to be that sexy ass Viking is going to go tell Uhtred, the son of Uhtred, that it was all like a hoax, that guy that they ended up burying just came out of the ground at the end of the episode, and that's what we saw. So it was all a joke, or not a joke, but all a plan. Bjorn, Mr. B is what I call him. It was really good to hear him though, being mentioned in this show. Another main character from the Viking show that I loved so much.